Now children, let us come on to present continuous tense. In our previous video we have seen simple present. Now here we'll see present continuous tense, where we can use present continuous tense and what is present continuous tense. Now children, present continuous tense is used to express the action taking place at the time of speaking. Okay, when we are speaking, or the time is present. Okay. Now present continuous tense is used to express an action that is taking place at the time of speaking. Okay, clear? For example, I am reading a novel. I am doing that. I am still reading the novel. It is in present continuous tense. Okay. Now it is also used to indicate an action taking place at the present time but not necessarily taking place at that time of speaking. Now for example, they are constructing an office complex here. Now it is not compulsory that this sentence, I am speaking this sentence at that time they are constructing. It is not necessary. Okay. So the construction is still going on. It is not over yet. Clear? So they are constructing an office complex here. So the construction is going on, but although I am not although the time is not going on when I am speaking, but still it is going on in present continuous. Okay, so they are constructing, the construction is going on still. It is also used to show an action that is expected to take place in near future. Okay, which is expected means which is going to be done in the future. Okay, so the children are going on an excursion this Sunday. So it is just near future, and to express it we will use present continuous tense. The children are going to go on this excursion. Clear? Now forms, there are different forms of present continuous tense. Now see children, a form of present continuous tense, for a sentence in the present continuous tense we write am, are or is by adding ing form of the verb. Okay, am, are, is. Along with these three we are adding ing form. Sometimes also it is known as present participle form of the verb. Okay, now by adding we add ing to the root form. Root form means play, read, write. So these are the main verb, and we will add ing form with the root verbs. Okay, so and get verbs in the present continuous tense to make it in present continuous. For example, see, I am knitting a cardigan. So I am still doing it. Okay, I am knitting a cardigan. Knit plus ing, knitting. Clear? I am adding ing form with the main verb. Now they are practicing the play. Still practicing. For plural, are. Clear? Now children, there is an exercise B in which what you have to do, you have to fill in the blanks with verbs given in the bracket, and you have to change them into present continuous form. So try to do this exercise and I'll give you answer in our next class. Now next, the negative is formed by adding not after the auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb is, am, are. Auxiliary verb are also known as helping verbs. Okay, so we write is, are, am plus not plus ing form. Okay, for example, just see A. Example A, she is not drinking tea. Now is an auxiliary verb, that is helping verb, and with this we are adding not and then our main verb with ing form. Clear? So auxiliary verb, not, and ing form with the verb. Okay. Now next is interrogative form is formed. Interrogative sentences are formed when we ask any question. See, the interrogative is formed by interchanging the position of the subject and auxiliary verb. We will change the position of subject and auxiliary verb. See, we write I, is, are, am plus subject and ing form. Okay, for example, see, is she drinking tea? Now I have changed the position of auxiliary verb and the subject. Okay, why? Just to make interrogative sentence. Okay, so interrogative sentence, for that I will change the place of auxiliary verb. It will come in front in the beginning of the sentence, and then the subject and the verb form. Okay, ing form of the verb. Is she drinking tea? And it will become interrogative sentence. Now children, F exercise, rewrite the following sentences as negative in interrogative form. Try these sentences by yourself. Now, verbs not normally used in continuous tense forms means there are few verbs which are not used in continuous tense forms. See, the verb given below are normally not used in continuous tenses. For example, see, hear, taste, smell, belong, contain, like, what, know, agree, believe, hate, all these. Okay, and making ing verbs. We usually add ing to the root form of the verb to get the ing words. For example, root verbs are the main verb, like read, stand, study. Okay, so read, ing form, it will become reading. Stand, by adding ing form, it will become standing. Okay, so it will be continuous tense, present continuous tense. Now see, if the verb ends with an e, we drop the e. Drop the e means we omit or ignore e, will remove e, and what we are going to write? ing form. Okay, now see, e, share, 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 e is coming at the end, and we will remove this e and will add ing form to it. Clear? Next, if the verb ends with ie, okay, for example, tie, so we'll add plus y. We'll add y in that instead of ie. So tie, tying, and ing form will be there with y. Okay, die, y, and ing form. Clear? Now with some verbs we double the last letter. Double the last letter, like see, n. Beginning, it will be doubled. Double n. Double n will come. Okay, and with the ing form. Cutting, double t, ing form. Clear? Now remember children, read this, remember. It is very important to keep it in your mind. Now children, let us come on to present perfect tense. In our previous video, we have seen present continuous tense. Now here we'll see present perfect tense. Now present perfect tense is used to show the action that has just been completed. Okay, the action which has just been completed. For example, I have finished you teaching present continuous tense just now, but it is going in present only. Okay, so just now I have finished that action. So see, it is used to show an action that has just been completed. Okay, now children, see, in this present perfect tense there is a formula. What formula we are going to use? Has or have plus the third form of the verb. Third form of the verb is ed form. Okay, now has is used for singular and have is used for plurals. Okay, now children, let us see the example. Reena has just finished her food. So has for Reena, that is singular, and third form of verb, that is finished. The third form of finish is ed, finished. Clear? Now it is used to show an action which started in the past and still continuing. Okay, now it shows the action which has started in the past and it is still going on. Okay, continuing. For example, the monument has stood here for more than 100 years. It has been completed in past, but still it is continuing to there. Continuing there. Okay, the monument has stood there. Okay, now it expresses actions which took place in the past, but the results of which we can see or feel in the present time. Okay, like my uncle has got a teaching experience of 3 years. So for 3 years he taught first and then he got the experience of 3 years. So result is after 3 years. So the action is completed in past, but the result is seen in the present time. Okay, now Next, it also shows past events, the time for which is not mentioned. Okay, like for years. Clear? Like, see, they have known each other for years. Clear? Now, this event has completed in past. Like they have known each other in the past, and it is continuing, or it is mentioned. See, the time for which is not mentioned. Okay, for years they are friends, or they know each other for years. Clear? So not particular time is mentioned over there. Now come on to the next page. Now here children, a few more examples are given there. Just read these examples so that it is more clear to you. Form of present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. The form of present perfect tense. Now present perfect tense is expressed thus: has, have plus past participle. I have just explained you here. Past participle is ed form. Okay, see, she has eaten the apple. Clear? Has for the singular, eaten past participle, third form. Okay, they have posted the letters. Have, plural. There is a plural, have, and past participle, that is posted, ed form. Clear? Now this is an exercise in which you have to see, fill in the blanks with present perfect tense form of the verbs given in the brackets. You have to make the present perfect tense of the verbs in the bracket. Try to do this exercise. Now, we often use words like recently, just, already with the present perfect tense if the action has just ended. Okay, so if the action is just ended in the present time, what we are going to use? Recently, just, already, like this. Okay, now in negative sentence, when we make the negative sentence, what we are going to add? Not. Okay, with the has and have and past participle form of the verb. See, it is just simple. He has not eaten lunch. We have seen this example just now. See, she has eaten the apple. Now I am just making the negative form of it, and I have just added not here. Okay. Now they have not. Have, why I am using have here? Because it's a plural form, and not for the negative sentence. Clear? Now in interrogative sentences, interrogative means question form. Okay. Now has, have before the subject. This will come in the beginning of the sentence with the subject. Okay, like see, what is the formula? Has, have, subject and past participle form of the verb. Okay, see, has he eaten lunch? Have they eaten lunch? Has, subject, and the verb form, past participle form of the verb. Clear? Now see children, present tense, this you have to keep it in your mind. Simple present, I sing. Continuous, which is going on, plus ing form, I am singing. And present perfect tense, I have sung. The singing is just over, that I have sung. Clear? Now you have to remember this have. Like see, present perfect tense is used to show an action that has just been completed. So remember this table in your mind. Okay, that will be easy for you to make the sentences. Let us move on to present perfect continuous tense. Now present perfect continuous tense means it is used to describe an action which began in the past. The action which has already begun in the past and is still going on. And the action is not completed, but it is still going on. Okay, like it can be used with phrases like since, for, long, all day, and all week. For example, see children, the formula of this is present perfect continuous tense. And what formula we are going to use here? See, has and have, singular, have is for plural, plus being, we will add been. Okay, this is the new addition here when we use present perfect continuous tense. And the ing form of the verb, because it is still continuing. Okay, going on. Like for example, see, the baby has been smiling smiling since her mother returned from office. Now it is the baby is smiling. It is the baby is still smiling. Okay, the process or the thing is going on still. The baby has been. Now the formula, see, the baby is a singular thing. So we have a singular person. So we have used has plus been and plus ing form, that is smiling. Okay, so here is the formula of present perfect continuous tense. Clear? Now you have to do these exercises, children. Practice them and check the answers when I will give you in the next class. Now what you have to do in H, read the sentences and state whether the verb in the bold are in simple present or present continuous or present perfect tense. You have to describe the, or you have to state whether it is simple present, present continuous or present perfect tense. Now I, rewrite these sentences using subject in the bracket. You have to write them again. Okay, if they are for plural, you have to use it for singular if it is mentioned singular. Okay, now J, fill in the blanks with appropriate forms of verbs given in the bracket according to the tense form mentioned in each sentence. Now see, in the brackets you will make the sentence according to the word in the bracket and with the given tense. Now first one, Kshitij, where is given in your bracket. Proper uniform in the school every day. Now it is a habit or routine, so it's simple present. What we are going to add? Wears. Okay, only S. Clear? Now you have to do K also. Read the passage and fill in the blanks with appropriate forms of verbs. So try these exercises, children, and I will give you answer in our next class. Thank you and have a nice day.